Hey, Saul here. Just wanted to give the video today. One of the things that we do in life is we always go through life and we make changes or we want to make things better in our life. And so we sit down and we make decisions. Okay. And most people don't necessarily think, oh, I've got a decision. This is, I can go back and change it or whatever. And I think that's a lot of what happens when people come into a gym situation. They think, oh, it's the beginning of the year, so I'm going to decide I'm going to go ahead and go work out, try to lose some weight, right? But they don't really decide with the conviction that I believe they should. And so I really wanted to challenge everybody watching this video to really challenge themselves. Have they decided, and what have they decided, right? So what's the real definition or the root word of decide? It really is to cut off. Okay, the root word from the Greek, I can't remember off the top of my head because I'm just doing this video off the top of my head. But the root word literally means to cut off. So that means when you decide something, you have all these options, right? And you decide on this one right here. So you cut off any possibility of doing any other thing, right? So when people come into a gym and they buy a trial membership and then they decide, hey, I want to be a member here, I've decided to get fit. I've decided to be able to play with my children. I've decided to be able to go out and do the things that I haven't been able to do for like 10 years, let's say. In the back of their head, I wonder sometimes, have they truly decided? Have they cut off all possibilities to, not achieving their goals? And I really, sometimes, to be completely open, it's disappointing to see some people come into our gym, they get awesome results for like a month, 2 months, and then they're like, I've decided I just want to go somewhere else, or I've decided that I want to spend my money on something else. How that's conveyed to us is like, oh, I just don't have time, or I'm really tired because I can't wake up, or whatever. And what that tells me is they didn't really decide, they didn't cut off all other possibilities, right? And the sad part of that is eventually with our health, that is going to happen anyway. So what happens in our health, in fitness, is that eventually it catches up to us, and we find ourselves on vacation and we can't go do the things that we want to do with the rest of our family, or we go to our annual checkup and the doctor's like, hey, if you don't lose some weight, you're going to have a heart attack, or hey, this diabetes is getting a lot worse, your foot is starting to swell up, whatever those things are, and all of a sudden that decision is made for us and not on our terms. And so I implore people watching this video, decide what you want to do and actually decide. I want you to cut off all possibilities, and I want you to really commit to yourself to make sure that you've decided to do what is best for you. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be something that's best, for everybody else, right? When it comes to you, you need to make the decisions for you. At Fit Body Boot Camp, we do our best to make sure that we're giving you awesome workouts, awesome meal plans, and we're giving you some accountability coaching every single day. So part of your decision at Fit Body Boot Camp is to decide, hey, I have all these resources at my beck and call. Am I going to decide to use them, or am I going to use part of them, or am I going to use, some of them, or none of them, or am I just going to go work out and enjoy people? Whatever, all those things are okay. There's no judgment there. However, when you come to the end of the year, and you're like, man, I just have not made it to my goals. Why is that? When you start to point fingers at other people, remember those 3 little fingers right there? There's more fingers pointing at you than there are at that other person. So you need to really decide, am I going to take advantage of all the resources that are being given to me, and and make sure that I am getting fit as fast as I can and really take advantage of a membership of our Fit Body Boot Camps. I mean, what do? We do 30-minute high-intensity interval training workouts that are fun, high-energy, personal trainer guided, and burn twice the calories in half the time and are built for any fitness level. And there's not many places that you can go that you could find that, right? So at Manteca and Turlock Fit Body Boot Camps, that is what we provide. We provide that. We provide accountability coaching. We provide you meal plans. And what it comes down to is there's not any excuses anymore to not get fit, not get the results, not be in the best shape of your life. Now, is it going to take some time? Is it going to take some commitment? Yes, and that's where that decision comes in. When you decide, you have to tell yourself, hey, I don't have any other choice to go back to, right? When you decide, hey, I'm going to start going to the 5:35 a.m. session, I don't have a choice to not go to that anymore. That's when change starts happening in your life, all right? So be sure to come by Manteca and Fit Body Boot Camps. We welcome anybody. We really want to make sure that we are doing our best to change 10,000 lives before 2020, and we need your help to do it. If you're already a member, which if you're watching this video today, the day that I'm recording it live, if you are watching this video, you are a member at our Fit Body Boot Camp, but you need to bring a friend because you care about your friends and you want to make sure that they are there to have that 30th reunion barbecue with you, right? 30 years from today, you want to be able to have that barbecue with them. Can't do that if you're, 100 pounds overweight. People are not going to survive. Those decisions, those health decisions get made for you if you don't make them on your own. All right? So, I will catch you soon. Decide what you're going to do. Commit to it and understand as soon as you decide, you don't have other choices other than to get your goals done. Thank you much. Talk to you soon. Bye.